Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a Dragon Ball Super chapter review. This one will be chapter 102, Son Goku versus Son Gohan. So let's get in this chapter. So this chapter is actually really good. It feels like we're moving things forward, and it's foreshadowing other possible things that are going to happen in the future. And so, like, what's going on in this chapter is Goku is taking Gohan, Goten, and Trunks to Beerus's planet. He's going there because last chapter, in chapter 101, he sensed Gohan's key when Gohan went into beast mode. So he went to planet Earth to get Gohan. And in this chapter, he finds Gohan, but he also sees Goten and Trunks. And so he's bringing them along to Beerus's planet too. And the great thing about this is foreshadowing that maybe Goku and Vegeta will train Goten and Trunks, and they are going to be stronger and hopefully contribute more like into the future. So, like with Dragon Ball GT, when Trunks was traveling with Goku and Pan, and he was contributing. Maybe in future chapters in Dragon Ball Super, we'll have Goten and Trunks doing something rather than and the Dragon Ball Super superhero prequel, they were just goofing off, and a lot of people were turned off by it. But let's get more into the chapter. So Goku says, "I gotta say, Gohan, that burst of ki from you a minute ago, wow." So yeah, last chapter, Goku did his instant transmission to transport on Earth, and he's going to take Gohan to planet Beerus because he wants to test out Gohan's new form to see how powerful it is. He asked Goten and Trunks, "What are you guys doing out here?" Now, Goten and Trunks were out here because they were being tricked by Carmine and his bodyguard to take out Gohan. But as you're going to see later on in this chapter, like that clearly wasn't going to happen. So Goku tells Gohan to that he wants to spar with him to test out his new form to see how strong it is because that's Goku. Anytime he sees a strong opponent, he wants to uh, test out that power and where he where he stands. So this is the interesting part. The red ribbon people are trying to like get away, but Goku kind of stops them, and he says, "Hey, everyone, get in the car. We're going to all transport everyone all at once this way." So this is kind of funny because these red ribbon guys, they were using Goten and Trunks to try to take out Gohan, and Goku shows up and like he's not aware of like everything was happening before, and now these red ribbon guys, Carmine and whatever the security guard is, they're now going to be transported to Beerus's planet. So now they're light years away from Earth. So this is going to be pretty interesting. All right, Gohan changes. He gets in the car, and Goku uses instant transmission, and they're teleported to Earth. Vegeta's there asking Trunks, "What are you doing here?" And he says it was Goku's idea. And then Goku, Gohan tells Goku about his new form and how it came to be is when they were fighting the Red Ribbon Army, and he even has a name for it. It's called the Beast. Now, we in the fandom have been using Gohan's new form. We have been referring it to Beast. I don't really know how that name came out to be. It's whenever the Dragon Ball Superhero movie came out, everyone was using the name Beast. I don't know like where that name came from, whether Toriyama or Toyotaru kind of gave it that name, but in this chapter, it's officially named Beast. And after hearing the whole thing with the Red Ribbon Army, um, Vegeta asked, "Hey Trunks, did you have did you play a pivotal role in this fight? And Trunks was like, yeah, sure, we did. Goten and I worked together, and we did slick combo moves to help everyone out. And then Gohan kind of gives everything away to Vegeta right here, saying combo moves. And then, but Goten tries to save it, yeah, saying that they're unstoppable when they're a team. But Vegeta doesn't buy this. He doesn't buy it at all. He doesn't believe that they played a role. And so he suggests before Goku and Gohan spar each other, he wants to see these slick combo moves that Goten and Trunks are bragging about. So he has Gohan fight Goten and Trunks first. I want to back up a moment right here in this panel before they fight, before Gohan fights Goten and Trunks. It seems like right here, Gohan has got the message that he needs to be ready to fight at any moment's notice. And that Piccolo taught him how to better control the beast form so he can go into it whenever he likes. This is good because the biggest frustration that people have had with Gohan for years is that he had all this crazy potential, that he had the potential to be like stronger than Goku and Vegeta, but he just wanted to like study, and everyone wanted the Gohan from the Cell saga back. That Gohan that defeated Cell. Everyone wanted that Gohan, not this study, nerdy Gohan. And it was so frustrating to see, like in the Buu saga, that he became weaker than he was when he was 9 years old. And then we go into the Dragon Ball Super with Resurrection F. He's weak again after everyone already grilled him that he needed to be ready to fight whenever the Earth became in danger. And then later on in Super, he did it again in the Tournament of Power when his skills weren't polished and he wasn't ready to fight and he lost to Krillin, which was really bad. And then we had like in Dragon Ball Superhero, early part of that movie where Piccolo was getting on to him about the same thing again and again about him not training. 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry, there's something I had to take care of. As I was saying, uh, early part of Dragon Ball Superhero, Piccolo was grilling on him about the same thing, about not staying on top of his training and getting weaker. And it, Gohan wasn't like developing as a character. He kept making the same mistake over and over and over, not training, not keeping up with the skills. And then when an enemy comes, he's not ready. But right here in this chapter, he finally gets the message that he has to always be ready whenever the earth is in danger. So we go into the sparring match between Goten and Trunks. Um, um, Broly asks, "Who are they?" And Wiz tells those are the sons of Goten and Trunks, that they have Saiyan blood in their veins as well. And Goten and Trunks begin to fight Gohan. So they all start fighting. Gohan goes into Super Saiyan and he's fighting both of them pretty well. It's pretty one sided, and Gohan is pretty much beating them. Uh, Goku mentions that they're using a lot of wasted movement, trying to do all the flashy stuff. Gohan mentions that they need to take off their headgear because they're not able to see as well. So they power up to Super Saiyan. I wonder if Trunks and Goten can go Super Saiyan too. I think they can only go to the first level, Super Saiyan. But I think they're also probably in grade 4 Super Saiyan, which is impressive. But like with Goten and Trunks, how they became Super Saiyan, they didn't really work for it. It was just something about S cells and uh, because like when Go because when Vegeta and Goku, whenever they had Goten and Trunks, they were Super Saiyan, and so I guess that transferred over to them. I guess to make a long story short, they didn't really work for the Super Saiyan. Even when Trunks turned Super Saiyan for the first time, Vegeta said, "What is this? A Super Saiyan bargain sale?" So they didn't work for it. So maybe like in like this future arcs, we can actually see them train and really work for that Super Saiyan 2 level. Broly mentions that they can transform to Super Saiyan at will, and Whis says uh, most of the Saiyans on Earth can. And for Broly, this is a huge thing because he's learning how to utilize his full power without losing control. And right now, he can only stay like in his like base form without losing control. Um, but it's holding back a lot of his power because he's not able to change into like a Super Saiyan and unleash his like his full power because like he may lose control. So in the last chapter, Vegeta was telling them that he has to find his way of going into Super Saiyan and not losing control. And maybe Goten, Trunks, and Gohan kind of will help him with that, especially with like maybe Gohan because when Gohan gets angry and he snaps, like he unlocks a lot of power. So maybe Gohan kind of lend Broly a hand in doing that. So the fight continues. It's a pretty good fight, but Gohan is pretty much still beating him. But it feels like, well, it seems like um, they are pressuring Gohan. You're gonna see in a moment um, when Gohan changes into another form. So he goes into Ultimate, and like with this form, people have called it Mystic Gohan. People have said Ultimate, but it's now like officially called Ultimate. You can see here that um, Goten or Trunks saying, "Using your ultimate mode, no fair. Ultimate, what's that? The name of that transformation we never knew what to call it, so we came up with Ultimate. So now it's officially Ultimate. So that form where Gohan unlocks his full potential and his hair is black, not gold. It's officially Ultimate. Like the fans have called it different names like Mystic, Ultimate. It is now officially called Ultimate. Uh, Trunks and Goten see that Gohan has turned Ultimate, and they're saying, if you're gonna do that, then we're gonna fuse. And I'm disappointed with this part because they're teasing a teenage fusion of Gotenks, and they don't deliver it. They deliver fact Gotenks. And to me, this is like a huge disappointment because we already had the fat Gotenks in the Dragon Ball superhero movie. Give us the let them do the fusion right so we can see Teen Gotenks um like how he's supposed to look. Not skinny, not fat, but like he's supposed to look like. Wouldn't it be so cool if Gohan fought Gotenks and they did the fusion right and like you would see Gohan spar against like Gotenks. Because fusion, the Metamorph fusion, what it does, it's not just combining the two fighters' powers, it's also like magnifying their power as well. It's just not Goten and Trunks adding together. It's one moment, guys. Okay, sorry about the interruptions. But as I was saying, it would have been really cool and really it would have been really cool to see Gohan fight against like Gotenks. We would see how powerful Gotenks is. We would see like if Mystic Gohan could match up with Gotenks and possibly see a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Uh, It'd have been cool. I don't like them teasing that anymore. Next time they fuse, let them get it right. Because this is their second time seeing Fat Gotenks. So he tries to fight Gotenks tries to fight him as he is, but there's no chance. And he loses, and Goku's like, okay, that's it. We have a winner. My turn. Gotenks. No. Goku starts to spar against Gohan. They start off with a bow, and Goku goes right into Ultra Instinct. And so Beer says, so Ultra Instinct is the best trick Goku's got right now. Like in early scans when I saw this, like I saw this chapter before it came out, and the earlier scan said that Beer said in the earlier scans that Ultra Instinct is the most powerful form right now, implying that it's more powerful than Beast. But now they've changed it with the official release where Beerus says, so Ultra Instinct is the best trick Goku's got right now. So that's implying that Beast could be even stronger than or higher than Ultra Instinct. But like Ultra Instinct is the technique of the angels, but even though Goku's not like an angel, it's still it's it should still be like higher than beats because it's about letting your body move on its own instead of you thinking. And we see silver haired Ultra Instinct, not the almond form where Goku was in, because he didn't feel comfortable in the silver haired form. We see the silver haired mastered Ultra Instinct because we see black hair right here, and then we see this silver hair. And then Gohan powers up the beast form, and then Vegeta's like he is shocked. This is his beast form, and Goku's like, check out that gnarly storm of ki. Yeah, it is like a gigantic ki storm. Yeah. So they start sparring, and it looks pretty even. And this is cool because this fight is a callback to when Goku and Gohan were training in the room of Spirit of Time together. Also, that time when, before the Tournament of Power, Goku and Gohan fought, and Goku was Super Saiyan Blue, and he put Kaioken on top of it, and like he fought Gohan like with full power and won. And like this fight like brings a callback to all of that. And I hope we get like a Goku Gohan training session where Goku can further teach Gohan like how to fight and how to harness that potential more. And I believe like Goku is also going to get stronger because he knows that when like Gohan is when he's using that full potential and like he snaps, there's just no better partner for Goku to train with like than Gohan. Uh, I think maybe like Vegeta is because Vegeta doesn't hold anything back, but like Gohan has this enormous potential that like, when he applies himself, like he's stronger like than anybody. And I think like that is what really makes Gohan really the best training partner for Goku. So like they're sparring again some more, and Beerus is getting angry because his plan is getting messed up and wrecked, and that's where the chapter ends. So Goku and Gohan didn't waste any time fighting in base, going from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. They just started off in their strongest forms, and the fight looks pretty even. And this is impressive that Gohan is keeping up like with Goku because Goku is in the silver-haired Ultra Instinct form, which is supposed to give him enormous speed and defensive power because he's like evading. like he can't be touched. Like, well, he can be touched, but it's super hard to touch him. So this is a really good chapter. Like it says, it sets things up further in future chapters, and we probably we're probably gonna get Goten and Trunks training to where they're not goofing off so much, trying to impress the girls. They're actually going to contribute, and this might be a thing of like Goku and Vegeta like teaching the next generation and like having them like uh take up the mantle or take up the torch. So overall, awesome chapter. Really looking forward to the next one. This is good. This is good. Like I I'm ready for the next chapter. Like if the next chapter is just more Goku and Gohan fighting, I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and also let me know in the comments section below what you think of this chapter. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.